Hey everyone, it's Deacon082. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. It looks like we are having another dream, which is weird because we already met with Gardevoir, so why would Gardevoir be speaking to us again? You're Gardevoir. And she actually, well, I assume it's a she, could be a male Gardevoir, but she actually turns kind of solid here. Gardevoir, there's so much I want to ask you. Why do you appear in my dreams? As an agent of spirits, I must watch over you, because that is my role now. An agent of spirits? What's that? I fell under the curse of Ninetales in the place of a trainer, and became a presence without physical form like this. Trainer? You mean the human that was in the legend about Ninetales? It's awful that your trainer would abandon you and run away. Yes, my trainer was a terrible person. Mean and conniving. My trainer wasn't a nice person, truly. But I don't hate my trainer. Why not? Well, I wonder why myself. I don't quite understand. I guess we had some kind of bond, even though we did some terrible things. My trainer had some quirks, but they were good qualities too. And when it happened, I was desperate. When it happened? You mean Ninetales' curse? Yes. I protected my trainer from Ninetales' curse with my entire being. If the trainer is facing danger, it is our duty to protect the trainer with our lives. We Gardevoir are that way. I kept my trainer safe. That alone was enough to make me happy. Protect the trainer even at the risk of your own life. It's amazing what Gardevoir did. Oh, I must mention, I don't mind the form I've taken. I live on this way with pride in the role I've been given. Well, that's a way to live. Just be happy with whatever happens in your life. Even if it seems like a bad thing, you can make good out of it. All things have a role, they all serve a purpose. Just as I have my own role to play, you too have a role to fill. Oh yes, our job here in the world is not done. We've come here to perform a certain role, and for that role you became a Pokemon. Or we became a Pokemon. I'm really bad with my pronouns in this series because I just change around. There's another earthquake happening, and that's gonna wake us up from our dream. Or something. Maybe we didn't wake up because we're still sound asleep the next morning. Then we just get up. There was another earthquake, wasn't there? I think I spoke with Gardevoir in a dream. She said something important. That's it. She did say something. And we get a flashback to a whole 30 seconds ago. Just amazing because we've already forgotten what happened. Gardevoir knows why we became a Pokemon, so maybe we should go and talk to him or her. Hey, Sparky's already up waiting for us. Huh? What's the matter? Is something wrong? Oh, I get it. That earthquake. No, that's not what happened at all. Alakazam's team still hasn't come back from their search for Groudon. So I guess we don't have any choice. We just gotta do our best. Alright, so now we can take all of these missions just to make more room in our mailbox because you don't get any mail if your mailbox is full. But wait a minute. It's Wynot and Wobbuffet, and this is one of my favorite moments in the whole game. I'm Wynot, and this is Wobbuffet. We have a notice on the bulletin board outside the Belfort post office. Wobbuffet. Please look at it for me, please, please. Wobbuffet. Please help me. I have to go now. Wobbuffet. Yep, typical Wobbuffet. The only Pokemon in the game that only says their own name. That little Pokemon, did the boy say he was Wynot? I couldn't concentrate over that other guy that was with him. I think he wanted us to look at the bulletin board at the post office. So, only one thing to do. Let's go over to check the bulletin board, but first we're gonna get Sudowoodo like usual. Oops. So we have 240 points and we're bronze rank. Unfortunately, this game does not tell us how many points we need for the next level. So we just have to wing it. So let's go ahead and check the bulletin board before we do anything else, and then I'll manage my items off screen. Let's see what we have here. Well, first let's look at our jobs. Because we have to have an opening and there might be something I can take. Nothing matches with anything we have except this escort mission. But anyway, this is probably the one they wanted because, as we can see, please punish bad Mankeys gang. Client, why not? And it's a special mission. So we're going to Uproar Forest, which we have not been to yet. Yep, that's our mission. Wobbuffet! A bad Mankey gang is going wild in our forest. Everyone is upset. Wobbuffet! We don't know why they rampage around, but they're always angry and attack anyone they see. Wobbuffet! Oh no, that is a problem. Zippo, we should go. Thank you, we're counting on you. Wobbuffet! The place where the Mankey gang is wreaking havoc on others, the Uproar Forest, is now open for exploration. So now we can head off there and do a mission. There's really nothing worth picking up here, and we should probably clear out some of these. Yeah, so I'm gonna manage my items and then we'll head off into the Uproar Forest. It's a rather tough place to go to because, well, it's only 10 floors, but it's a new place, so it's gonna be filled with pretty powerful Pokemon, so I need to make sure we're prepared. Okay, so even though that was a mission we had to accept, we can just go straight into the dungeon because it's a special mission, not an actual mission. So we're here in Uproar Forest. I managed to buy a Reviver Seed in the shop, and I also bought a new item I don't think we've seen yet. It's called a Warp Seed, and what it does is, if you eat it, it warps you to a different place on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it cannot be in the same room. Now this dungeon is not filled with very strong Pokemon in terms of attacks, but I am still going to keep my partners from going off on their own because, I don't know, it might get, I don't know what I'm saying, it might get tougher on later floors of the dungeon, so you don't want to be getting them off in bad spots. And I should switch off of Metal Claw because we're dealing with bug types with a lot of HP. But we're doing quite a bit of damage even with our normal attack, so